Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is another Valentine's Day special. So today's Valentine's Day and I was making this cake for my boys, my husband and my kids. So I thought, why not record it as well? So that's why I started recording. This cake is a strawberry cake with white chocolate ganache drizzle and a little bit of homemade strawberry jam. If you want to see how I made this yummy and delicious cake, let's watch the video. So for the strawberry cake base, here I've taken 1 1/4 cup of whole wheat flour, 3/4 cup of khandasari sugar. I've taken 1 cup of curd, this is homemade curd, and I've taken 1/4 cup of flavorless oil. I've taken 10 strawberries, and here I've taken 1 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder and 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. So these are the ingredients that we need for the cake. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going into a blender jar. I'm going to take our sugar. I'm going to add in the curd, the oil, and I'm going to add the strawberries, and now we're going to grind this. Now we've ground the ingredients. I'm going to keep this aside. Now into the whole wheat flour, I'm going to add in the baking soda and baking powder. I'm going to just whisk it in. You can put it through a sieve or a strainer as well. But I feel whisking helps as well. So I'm just going to whisk it. Okay, that's done. Now I'm going to pour in the wet ingredients or the ground mixture and mix it little by little. If you see, the batter is a little thick, so I'm going to add in just 2 to 3 tablespoons of water, little at a time, and mix it till I get the desired consistency. Now we've got the perfect consistency. If you look, this is what we're looking for. Here I have greased the pan with oil and I've dusted it with flour, and here I'm using a bundt pan, but if you don't have a bundt pan, use any cake tin that you have. Pour in the batter into the bundt pan. Now the baking instructions for this would be: preheat your oven at 170 for 10 minutes and bake it at 170 for 45 to 50 minutes, or until the toothpick comes out clean when you poke it into the cake. The cake is baked, and now I'm going to demold this. There you go. Now the cake is done and I've demolded it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in the refrigerator to cool further till I get the rest of the ingredients ready. Now for the drizzle, what we need here is 250 grams of white chocolate, and then here I've taken 250 ml of Amul cream. Any fresh cream would do. And here I've taken 2 tablespoons of homemade strawberry jam and 1 tablespoon of butter. So this is what we need for the drizzle. Now into a double boiler, I've taken the white chocolate and I'm going to pour in the cream. Now I've poured in the cream as well into the chocolate, and I'm going to wait for the chocolate to melt and the cream to heat up. So this I'm doing it on a double boiler like I mentioned earlier. Now if you see, the chocolate has melted completely. Now to this I'm going to add in the butter. So here I have 1 tablespoon of butter. This is unsalted butter. And I'm going to let it melt. Because the cream is warm, it will melt immediately. Once the butter is melted, I'm going to just take 1 teaspoon of the strawberry jam and I'm going to mix it into the ganache just to give it a slight strawberry flavor. I'm going to just mix it well. Now the cake has cooled, and since we already have a circle or a space in between, I'm going to just pour the ganache directly into it. However, if you're using a round pan like this, all you need to do is just cut out a small hole in between and you'll get the same shape that we have here. You can even use a heart shaped mold and make a small hole in between and take off the excess cake that is in between, and we'll get a cavity that is formed in between. Now I'm going to just take the chocolate ganache that we've made and I'm going to just pour it in between. And once it's filled in between, I'm going to just drizzle it on the sides. So now I wanted it to be a pouring consistency, and that's why I have used equal amount of cream and white chocolate for the whole cake with the drizzle or the ganache. Now I have taken some strawberries here. These are around 30 strawberries which I've just sliced into halves here. And I'm going to just start placing these around the cake like that. Just closely place them. Now once I've done this, I'm going to place a few in the bottom as well, like that. Just arrange them in the bottom. You can place them closely or a little far, like how I'm placing them. It's done. Now the jam that we have extra in our bowl, I'm going to just gently drop it in the between like that. Now I'm going to put it back into the refrigerator till it sets completely, and our cake is done. Now since the cake is done and it's cooled down for some time, let's cut and see. Let's slice a piece. Let's see. Look at that. And do you see that volcano of white chocolate drizzle? Do give this recipe a try, and if you do like it, do let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you again with another recipe. Until then, bye bye.